Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. A man laughs as he is chased by a woman while riding his bicycle, circa 1900. Captured as a glass negative with some blur. Actress model Anita Ekberg in the 1950s in the bright Kodachrome shot. What are your thoughts when you see this? Kathleen Turner, abandoned, sinking house in Oregon. Suniraxi in Sardinia is an ancient settlement centered around the Nuraghe, dating back to the 17th century before Christ, featuring a fortified bastion with 4 corner towers and 1 central tower. Surrounding this structure lies a village that was continuously inhabited from the 13th through the 6th century before Christ, gradually expanding around the original Nuraghe. The second image offers a reconstruction of what the settlement likely appeared during its peak. Gatorade released throwback cans, and it tastes like the summer of '94. Tokyo nightlife. Very popular in the 90s. We all wanted one. Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller on their wedding day. 1956. Crystal the Waitress. 1964. Liam Neeson and his girlfriend, Helen Mirren. 1984. There is a town in Massachusetts called Sandwich, and the cop cars are labeled Sandwich Police. Tom Hanks, photographed in Beaufort, South Carolina, all on September 11, 1993. The conservation of contrast to the role of the controversy. Mary Dunning Chapman was standing just outside the United Methodist Church in Beaufort, moments away from walking down the aisle, when Tom Hanks unexpectedly ran up to her and offered his best wishes for good luck. He then gave her a warm embrace, and the wedding photographer managed to capture this wonderful moment. What was your favorite Schwarm's food item? Back in 1978, Bob Dylan was looking for a fresh sound and decided to let go of all his backup vocalists along with half of his band. Among those dismissed was singer-songwriter Katie Sagal, who would later go on to transition into a successful acting career. Burger King has no burgers. A photo of the enigmatic bigfin squid lives in the deep sea, and little is known about them. No matter what sign sits there now, in my head this will always be the Holiday Inn sign. Johnny Cash shaking an inmate's hand at Folsom Prison, 1968. Stevie Nicks, 1975. Abandoned home in Alabama. Nirvana once performed a concert in Buenos Aires where the audience hurled mud and garbage at the all-female opening band. Curious over the crowd's behavior, Kurt Cobain deliberately undermined the performance by choosing to play only obscure deep cuts from their catalog, while taunting the audience by teasing fan favorites like Smells Like Teen Spirit but refusing to actually perform them. 1976 photo from the restaurant Windows on the World, which sat atop New York City's World Trade Center's North Tower. Back in 1948, a man strapped on 30-pound, 3-toed lead shoes and spent his night stomping along a Florida beach. The bizarre footprints he left behind convinced locals that a 15-foot-tall penguin was wandering their shores. He continued this elaborate prank for a full decade. The truth behind the hoax remained a mystery until some 40 years later, when it was finally exposed. The hum is a worldwide phenomenon, experienced by roughly 2% of the population, who report hearing a constant, low-frequency sound that conventional recording equipment often fails to detect. Thousands of those affected describe it as something resembling a distant, idling diesel engine that persists without ever ceasing. Daguerreotype of a unknown lady, actress Amy Adams.